Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to do a quick run of my Redcat Ascent. I'm trying to get up this rock here, and if you look at my passenger side rear, it gets caught on a little ledge. This is where I like to do a nice slow crawl and let the lugs of the tire just do their work, and eventually I'll get off the line a little bit and go around it, and I climb right up with no problems whatsoever. This climb I've tried several times, and once you get up onto this rock from this little ledge at the bottom, you have to make an extreme right turn, and if you do it correctly, it takes a little bit of finesse, and you need to basically rotate the truck, as you can see it doing here, and you should get it once that left front driver's side gets up to the top. I did have to bump a little bit just to get up this, but it was a good climb, and it took lots of tries for this.
Very off camber.
Here's another climb. It doesn't look that difficult, and it pretty much wasn't. It's just a matter of tire placement once you get at the top of the rock. And this rock in particular, it's not very wide, but it's off camber, so I have to put my passenger side, hook that into the edge of the rock, and climb up. It did take a little finesse to get my truck up to the top, and once I get up to the top, I just seem to belly out on my links and my skid. So at this point, I'm fighting it, and I try to get my nose down, which I do, and then I use my steering to get my car pointed in the right direction, and I just work the steering and throttle at the same time to get where I want to be so I can make a safe descent. Next rock is a little off camber here. I do this quite well. Right about here, I'm going to lose it, but I do manage to save it and bring it down off the second rock. This rock was just a little bit of a clearance test. As you can see, as I crest the peak, I do manage to get over it. This rock is similar to the rock that you saw previously, but it takes a little bit of different line. It's not just a straight up and over. You do have to rotate it a little bit, and you can see I'm doing an off camber, and I use that slow crawl again just to claw my way and use those lugs to just pull me up and over. I do get stuck here, not really stuck, but I just had to bump it a little bit to get over the rock because I knew I would get stuck. Want to go over several modifications I've done to the truck. The first one is I flipped over the shocks and attached them to the lower link mounts. In the rear, the lower link mount is flipped over to lengthen and prevent any hang-ups of the mount. I redesigned the front shock towers to adjust for the new lower shock placement. They remind me of canine teeth. The servo is now getting 8.4 volts from a Hobbywing Universal 10-amp BEC. This may or may not reduce the electrical or thermal load from the Hobbywing Fusion SE motor. A new custom bent panhard bar runs from the stock chassis mount to the kingpin of the steering knuckle. Even at full compression, it still clears the upper link. In the rear, a link riser printed by Ryan Short on Facebook. I lengthened the upper links about 2 turns out to adjust for the new pinion angle. Like the front, the rear shock towers have been redesigned in the shape of premolars with multiple adjustments for the shocks. The rear body mount has been flipped over to lower the body and trimmed to clear the link riser when articulating. This setup gives a chassis approximately a forward lean of 7 degrees, which gives a greater climbing capability. But I still need to test the side hilling and descent capability of this truck. So thanks for watching and stay tuned.